Effect of life-changing decisions happen over time. You have to continue choosing that over and over. So, what made me choose this path that I'm on currently? What made me be inspired, motivated to go on this journey? It's a combination of factors. It's really a combination of factors. One of the combination of factors, one fact is that the channel True Story, where I was seeing young entrepreneurs on True Story and being inspired. I was seeing young solopreneurs, if you want to call it, young solopreneurs who would spend 8 to 12 hours on their laptops or phones and just create a product and just put it in the marketplace and sell it for a high price and would make nice money. But these were products that solved problems, and you could, when you looked into these entrepreneurs' eyes and how they viewed the products, it would be like they were so passionate about the products, right? Sometimes it would be a meaningless product, like the not a meaningless product, but sometimes it would be a product that isn't major. Like, for example, the six chocolates, the chocolate that the kid, if you watch True Story, if you remember that kid or that who had the business of the chocolate that basically makes you horny, and then so he would use other TikTokers to promote it, but he wouldn't promote it like overtly, but undercover promoted, and he made bang from that, right? But when I would see him describe it, right, he was so passionate about it, right? Or even some of these kids that are like 16, 17, some of the kids that are 20, 21, 22, right? They creating an app um for just your website, if it cleans up your website, or an app that is needed, right? That you need, right? A design app, right? A design app, a app that is created to design, whatever art that you have, right? And then they would put you on. They would do the Netflix, the monthly subscription. They would do the monthly subscription business model, which is a killer model, by the way. The monthly subscription thing, where you'd be like, yo, here it is, $20 a month, $30 a month. Yo, that is genius. Like, that is a genius business model that's been invented, and I thank whoever invented it. If it was Netflix, yo, thank you Netflix for that, because that's just a killer idea. Or whoever invented it, whoever thought of it, right? But I mean, let me fix that, because ideas are spiritual, right? Ideas are spiritual. Someone else already thought of it. Every idea you think you've thought of, someone else has already thought of it, right? I want to make that clear. Every idea that you have ever thought of, someone else has already thought of it. Now the difference is that, will you make the idea manifest in the physical, or will you not? And that will be the difference between you and another person, or that will make you the same as another person. Because most people, when they get the idea will not be manifested physically. The idea will be here, and then it will leave. The idea will leave. There is a time limit on every human idea. Every human idea, there's a time limit of, will you act on it or will you not? The reason the idea is there is that spirit wants you to act on it. It says, will you make me manifest in the physical world. When the idea comes, it's testing you to see, will you make me manifest in the physical world? And if it sees that, man, no, this person doesn't have what it takes, this person doesn't have the mindset, this person is taking too long, he's taking too long, you know what, let me leave him. And then the idea is left, and then it's over. Right. Now you have to think of another idea, you have to think of something else. Right, but that was just a quick tangent. That is a tangent that I had to take quickly. But yes, seeing young entrepreneurs, that inspired me. See, just listening to Myron Golden, Alex Hormozy, and I'm like, yo, bro, I can also do this, right? My passion and my love for different business concepts, different business models is also one of the reasons I chose this path, because I just love the idea of business. I love the profits, the profit. I love the challenges, the complexities of positioning, marketing, all of that. Like, it's just fascinating to me, and I love it. I love doing it. I love watching it. Looking at different business models online and seeing which one fits with me, which one do I like, which one fits my personality, which one doesn't, and which one will be where I'm like, yeah, okay, I feel like I can do this, I feel like I can solve this problem. I'm confident enough, I can solve that problem, type of thing. But no, some there's been success in some, there's been failure in some others, and that's just the way life goes, right? But it's also shown me and given me the understanding of the power of content creation and how to leverage it, leveraging it for your business, leveraging it for yourself, leveraging it for the personal brand. Starting off with the personal brand first and then bringing in the business, like knowing these different concepts, right? But also understanding that you don't need a huge following to make millions online, depending on what value you bring, right? Depending on what value you bring, you don't need to have millions of followers online to make $1 million, right? The value that you bring might be worth $100,000, right? And then if the value you bring is worth $100,000, if one of your products is worth $100,000, then what? You only need 10 people to make $1 million. So depending on the value that you bring, you don't really need millions, a huge following online. You just need 10, 20 people to buy, right? Depending on the value that you bring, right? So, I also realized that learning from other creators, and partnering with other creators is so essential. Learning with other creators and partnering with other creators is so essential nowadays. I realize it more and more and more and more and more. Like, if I was able to collaborate with another creator that has the same viewpoint, that has the same passion, I would be so happy to do that, right? And that will happen, so trust me. I am going to I will partner up with other creators. That is going to happen, right? It's just gonna take a bit of time, but that's something that's going to happen, right? And once that happens, well, 5x the value will go up 5x, the contribution to society will go up 5x, the profit will go up 5x. Everything will just elevate because it's you and another person. So everything else is just elevated to the next level, right? So life as a solopreneur can feel lonely at times, but you have to go through it to be successful, and if you keep focusing on the goal and you keep doing the everyday steps, you keep doing the everyday actions consistently, right? You will arrive at your destination.